What if I told you that one of the biggest jewel heists in history happened without a single gunshot? Or that an everyday delivery truck once carried away over $18 million in cash because someone simply walked in with confidence? Real-world crime isn't always about car chases and shootouts. Sometimes it's about planning, patience, and a little bit of audacity. Today, we're diving into some of the most thrilling real-world crimes that sound like they're straight out of a Hollywood movie. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Naeem, and every week we uncover unbelievable real stories that keep you on the edge of your seat. Today's theme is real-world crime and thrillers. 3 jaw-dropping heists and cons that prove reality can be stranger than fiction. Make sure to watch till the end, because the last story involves a plan so detailed it fooled entire governments for years. Let's start in Antwerp, Belgium, home to one of the world's most secure diamond districts. In 2003, a group of Italian thieves led by Leonardo Notarbartolo pulled off what's now called the heist of the century. They bypassed a 10-layer security system, infrared heat sensors, magnetic fields, Doppler radar, a lock with 100 million possible combinations, and 24-hour cameras. How? They rented an office space in the district 2 years earlier, posed as legitimate diamond dealers, and slowly earned everyone's trust. On the night of the heist, they slipped in, disabled cameras with hairspray, covered sensors with styrofoam, and emptied over $100 million in diamonds, gold, and jewelry. The kicker? They almost got away until a half-eaten sandwich found in the woods led police to DNA evidence. This story isn't just about theft, it's about patience, social engineering, and precision. Next up, we travel to Charlotte, North Carolina. One night in 1997, David Gant, a vault supervisor at Loomis Fargo, a cash handling company, loaded a company truck with $17.3 million in cash, locked up, and drove away. He was inspired not by a movie, but by his crush, Kelly Campbell, a former co-worker who had roped him into a wild plan with her boyfriend. The group actually succeeded, temporarily. They buried some of the money in the backyard, started buying luxury items, and even threw lavish parties, while being under FBI surveillance. Fun fact, Gant fled to Mexico with just $50,000, expecting the group to send him his cut later. They didn't. Within 5 months, the FBI arrested almost everyone. The cash recovery, roughly 95%, was found. This case became so bizarre, it inspired the 2016 comedy movie Masterminds, starring Zach Galifianakis. For our final story, we go back to England, 1963. A gang of 15 men stopped a Royal Mail train headed from Glasgow to London, not with explosives or weapons, but by tampering with a railway signal. They tricked the train into stopping at a remote location. Wearing ski masks and gloves, they boarded the train and made off with $2.6 million, worth over $60 million today. They thought they had pulled the perfect crime, hiding in a farmhouse for days. But here's the twist. They left fingerprints all over the property. Most of the gang was caught, but the legendary Ronnie Biggs escaped prison and lived as a fugitive for decades in Brazil, becoming somewhat of a pop culture figure. This heist remains one of Britain's most famous crimes, inspiring countless books and TV series. These stories might seem thrilling, even cinematic, but they remind us that real-world crimes rely less on brute force and more on psychology, timing, and nerve. Whether it's diamonds in Belgium, cash in North Carolina, or a train in England, each heist reveals something fascinating about human ambition and risk. If you enjoyed this dive into real-world crime thrillers, hit that like button, subscribe for more true stories every week, and drop a comment below. Which of these heists blew your mind the most? Or, do you know of a lesser-known one we should cover next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.